Well, hi, and good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Wichita, Kansas. Glenn Grunwald along with Landon Wisely. So glad to have you along. This is Landon Wisely, all decked out today. I'm Glenn Grunwald. So glad to have you along as we're getting set for SkyKings basketball as get set to take on the Lightning out of Little Rock. Exciting times for the SkyKings. A big packed crowd today. It's FanFest. Everybody gets in free. And you're looking pretty dapper, man.
Oh, man, I'm feeling good. Look good, feel good. We're going to perform good tonight. We're going to get a really big, high-powered basketball game with a lot of fans behind him. This is going to be exciting.
Here comes the starting lineups coming your way as Big Will's giving out the starting lineups. As you can see all the lights in the crowd, and they're expecting to set a record today, this afternoon, with 6,000 in attendance. And this is FanFest Deluxe. Now, all the activity with the FanFest is going to take place after the game, which they've got different sites all around with Ron Baker from Wichita State, Devonte Graham from KU. Several other ones are here as well. And some new ones have just been named this week, as well as some TikTok fans are here. One of the TikTok stars, I should say, with 28 million followers.
Yeah, we got angry reactions in the house. I got a chance to talk to him really quick right before the game starts here. And I asked him, I said, well, what brought you down here? Did our owner call you? Because Ben's been really known well for reaching out and bringing these guys in. He said, no, I just heard about the game and thought I'd come down and pay a visit and see what it's like to see a SkyKings game, and I don't think he'll be disappointed.
No, I don't think he's going to be disappointed at all right now. So glad to have you along this afternoon on the TBL TV network. Again, I'm Glenn Grunwald, Landon Wisely, my sidekick as well. And we should be in pretty good shape today with some good activity taking place. As you can see, starting lineups starting to happen right now as well as everybody's getting out.
Starting out with Johnny McCants, who's a big guy down low, always a heavy rebounder, always finds the right guy. Dion Wright, who's performed really well the last couple games, finding his spot in the offense, had 19 and 22 respectively.
He's playing really well as of lately, and they'll take on Shreveport.
They got their first round bye, so they'll play here, but then when they move on to Shreveport, they'll play 2 games in Shreveport.
Here's Terrell Brown. He's being introduced. He's been red hot. Had a great game of 35 the other night. Now, SkyKings faltered on the road. They lost 3 of their 4 games that were on the road that they had to leave the friendly compounds of Coke Arena for. And trying to find their chemistry again a little bit. Here comes Shakai Simmons, always having a good time. He made the third team of the Central Division. That was just announced by David Magley in the TBL League this week. So now we're going to get set for our national anthem that's just around the corner from starting here as we are courtside. And actually,
it's going to be Chip Estes.
It is going to be Estes. We were Honor America on this day before Memorial Day.
Hello, Wichita. It is an honor to be here on this Memorial Day weekend. I just want to say God bless this country and all the men and women who sacrificed for it. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming streaming, who's brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that star-spangled banner yet waves. Land of the free and the home of
Now in defense, we can hear him fine in our headsets, but the crowd couldn't hear him, so they took off singing the national anthem. How about that?
Interrupted us again, and that's all right.
We're set
It's
to
the thought
go.
that counts.
Great crowd on hand this afternoon, so thank you, Wichita, for turning out surrounding areas. I've got a lot of friends that are here tonight, this afternoon, I should say, and so do you, as we're set for basketball action here. Look at the starting lineups for the SkyKings. Ja'Kai Simmons will get the nod. Also, Terrell Brown, Derek Coulter, Dion Wright, who's worked his way into that starting lineup, and Johnny McCants. Great starting lineup right there for the Wichita SkyKings. The Lightning will counter with Ernest Carter, number 3, Jordan Skipper Brown, number 7. Purcell Washington will get the nod. He's number 22. Michael Okadaran is number 30, and Jaquel Taylor is number 34. Their former coach, Gerald Walker, was let go this week, and they have named Deshaun Blackman as the interim head coach for the Lightning. As we are about set to get underway, Lightning in the bright greens. The SkyKings will wear the whites tonight as we get set to jump center and get it going here. Johnny McCants with jump center. Tell you what, pretty proud of Dion Wright working his way into the lineup. Took him a little while to get used to his other players and everything, but he's had some stellar games on the road especially.
Yeah, we talked to Coach at our last home game a few weeks ago about how Dion's been playing with the team and getting the chemistry set up, and he said he really liked where Dion was at and that when he given the chance he was going to perform. That's exactly what he's done.
Head-to-head, these two teams are 2-1 SkyKings with the edge. There's the tip control by the Lightning. And there we go as you watch left to right on your TBL screen. On the stream today for the TBL network. Ball on the outer perimeter. Lightning will work it around outside. That's Carter on the dribble. 7 on the shot clock. They'll weave it out. Want to shoot the two-pointer. It's up on its way. No good. Tip try not there. Johnny McCants with the rebound. One up and got a little awkward with it. Was able to come down with it. SkyKings possession. Just underway. So glad to have you along. Glenn Brundle, Landon Wisely, courtside with the SkyKings TBL TV network. Here's Cornwood. Jumper up and on its way, comes off no good. McCants battles for the board. It's taken away by the Lightning though as they come up with the loose ball. Nice job rebounding in there. Skipper Brown. Pass deflected. Simmons with it. Here's T. Brown. Terrell Brown will pop the shot from the outside and hit the three-pointer. Brown with the first basket. SkyKings lead at 3-0. It's turned over.
Listen to that crowd. That is not something that I don't think we're used to. I don't know if the SkyKings are used to, but they are loud and proud here today.
Turnover is forced right there. Okadaran turns it over out of bounds. Went off of him. Good deflection by the SkyKings. Here's McCants. He'll gun it on his way. It's off, no good. Big rebound cleared underneath as Taylor picks up the rebound. 3-0 ball game still. SkyKings on top. Lightning possession. Low blocks, fall-away jumper, good. Nice basket right there by Jaquel Taylor.
Little bit of nutmeg there by Purcell Washington between the legs of Johnny McCants.
Here's Coulter, waves with his right hand on the far side, gets Dion to set up on that far side. Goes off the pick set by McCants. Ja'Kai Simmons for three. Rims off and comes out no good. Then this last touched it and saved by the Lightning. They'll bring it up quickly. Corner right, outside. But Coulter just about picked that one up. Underneath they go. Basket rejected by McCants. Shot up off no good. Battle for the board. McCants gets it over to back to call. Good hustle, defensive board. You talked about it before we took to the air about something that's happened to the SkyKings. Their rebounding has not been there on the on-the-road losses that they had. That's a good start right here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think anybody who follows basketball understands that rebound turned into points. So if you can out-rebound the opposite team, you're going to have more opportunities to put points on the board, and that's something that the SkyKings are going to have to focus on today.
Now, Potawatomi's already won the division. They played the Lightning last night, beat them by 33, actually, 133 to 100. The drive underneath, knocked away, coming up with the Lightning. Still 3-0 ball game. The tie, shot up and good from three land. Knocking it down from the outer perimeter, putting it up and in as Ernest Carter. Now a 5-3 ball game, actually. The lead for the Lightning by 2. Here's Brown, right wing. Takes it down underneath. Soft shot, put up, not there. Dion Wright with the rebound. Comes out now to Ja'Kai Simmons, back to right on the low blocks. Here's T. Brown for the 3 ball. On his way, rattles out on him, no good. Pinballed out with 9:01 to go now. A 2-point lead for the Lightning. They pushed the SkyKings in overtime here just a few weeks ago. Lefty shoots it on his way and hits a big basket right there. Putting it up and in was caught Taylor with the 2 ball. All of a sudden, it's a 4-point lead for the Lightning. Wright, give and go underneath. Wright takes it down low. Basket good by Wright. Dion Wright with his first basket. Classic give and go.
Absolutely. Stayed in up against the screen, was able to pull away and get that open layup.
Here's the steal. McCants gets it to Coulter, corner right. 3 balls good by Coulter. He knocks it down. Butter with the 3 from outside. And the lead is 8-7 for the SkyKings. The timeout on the court is going to be taken by Justin Blackman, the head coach for the Lightning. They'll take a break. 1-point ball game. SkyKings on top. It's turned over to Big Will. Let's watch this replay. Look at Coulter, scored from the outside corner left. Good. And here again is Big Will.
All right, right now, we're going to play a little blindfold basketball. So, my man is going to have 1 minute to make a blindfold basketball shot. You guys got to help him out a little bit. The closer he is to the goal, I need you guys to make some noise. The further away, you got to boo. He's got 1 minute to do it. You think you can do it? And there we go. Check. All right. Here we go. You ready? Got 1 minute. In 3, 2, 1, go. Boo. Boo. We're the wrong. Boo! Boo! $40 seconds. You got 40 seconds. You got to put the ball in her hand. She can't see. Got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Oh! Get close, 20 seconds. Can she do it? Oh, little too hard. Oh, 15 seconds. Oh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, make some noise for her.
Well, careful that it's not as easy as you think it is, especially when you're pointed the wrong direction. So anyway, lots of fun here. Just one of the many things that they've done this season here with the SkyKings. Hope you pack the crowd house on Thursday night as well when Shreveport comes to town. Your observations for the first couple minutes here.
Doing really well with the shot placement and getting the ball to the open guy. I still think they need to focus on offensive rebounds a little better, but they're doing good getting turnovers and getting points down in transition.
SkyKings with a 1-point lead at 8-7 early on here. First quarter of action. Low blocks. Lightning throw it away. They threw it away. Basketball. Trying to kick it on the outside for a 3-point shot. The SkyKings will have it far side. Right on him, bounded to Coulter, and Coulter will bring it up. Derek Coulter out of Forestville, Maryland, Duquesne University, played his pro ball over in Portugal. Right on the outside, Coulter again, down low to McCants. One-hand pass over to Simmons. 3 ball off by Ja'Kai, but the corner's good. Pressure in the backcourt. They turn it over. Should be SkyKings basketball. It will be. That was interesting because all the way down, Perel watched him went, and somebody was tugging at his jersey the whole way down, got away with it.
Little bit. And, you know, you use that angle of the ref's vision to your advantage sometimes, and that's what Terrell Brown was doing.
Here's Wright with it. Back out top, McCants. He wants to isolate. He's going to work on Taylor. Gives it back now to Coulter. SkyKings working with 6 to go on the shot clock. Here's Wright. Bounces inside. Turns soft. But good! Dion Wright with the basket. He's got 4. And all of a sudden it's 13-7. A nice little run right now. A 7-point run for the SkyKings. Low blocks. Ball blocked by McCants. He comes out with a Johnny on the run. Behind the back pass. Too strong for Noah. Save. Terrell Brown comes up with it. 3 ball on his way. Comes off no good. Simmons hustles out. Puts it on his way. It's off no good. About a fort. Picked up by the Lightning. What a transition right there on the save. As McCants popped it behind his back. They got it some way to Brown. Now it's Lightning basketball. Down by 6. Jumper up and on its way. No good. Air ball. It'll go over to the SkyKings. What a jump transition. Both up and down the court.
I think the SkyKings are feeding off of the crowd here. Getting that energy, trying to show off a little bit with the around-the-back pass. The hustle by Ja'Kai Simmons to get that ball back in bounds twice to Terrell Brown.
With the basketball, SkyKings in the backcourt. They'll bring it up. Again, Deshaun Blockman, who was a player with the Lightning, has been named interim coach. Setting just to my right, our right. Coulter down low, blocks to right. Right backs in against the defensive player again. Ball fired outside to Simmons. He misplays it. 5 on the shot clock. Got to go. Ja'Kai puts it up, misses it. Rebound fought for, taken away by the Lightning. Tough possession right there for the SkyKings. Lightning. Dribble drive. Penetration into the lane. Double team. Shot up and good. How in the world did he get that one to go? And good job done right there by Taylor Banks.
Heck of a fight down low to get that ball in the basket. Can't take anything away from the SkyKings. Heavy defense.
Coulter off the screen. Shot up and good. Coulter's shot goes around about 3 times and finally drops. He has 5 in the quarters. 15-9. The lead is 6 again. With the SkyKings. 3-pointer does not go. Rattles out. McCants with the rebound. Here comes Coulter. Coulter up the court. Dishes it back to McCants. He'll drive it in. Loose ball blocked, but he gets it right back. Goes up and scores it. John McCants with his first basket. I talked a little bit with Sean Flynn before the ball game. Lightning got here late. I asked him how their focus was going to be, and he said Lightning's focus will be just fine. Little Rock's a good team. They're capable of upsetting a lot of teams in this conference. The drive to the basket, shot won't go, put back rebound, no, whipping it out to the corner. Lightning will shoot it up and score it. Nice job on the basket right there by Marquise Brown. That's that lead down to 6 again. 17-11, SkyKings. Inside of 4:17 to go in this first quarter of play. Right, flash pass underneath the Brown. Layup, good! Brown with the basket. He has 5. Good balance scoring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different SkyKings scoring in this first quarter. Lightning will isolate outside. They'll shoot it. Free throw line extended. Basket good. First basket for Skipper Brown. Last night, Lightning lost to Potawatomi. I think the Lightning had a 2-point lead at the end of one quarter, but lost 133 to 100. There's Simmons. Coulter guns the shot, misses it. Rebound cleared by the Lightning. Came off the front rim, no good. Boy, it looks to me like there's ever been 6,000 people here tonight. Jumper up and good from outside. Three-pointer up and good by Ernest Carter. Substitutions now into the lineup will be Oki Darren back in. He will take the place of Carter in the Lightning lineup. Well, that net didn't even move. This is a 19-16 ball game. The lead is 3 for SkyKings.
So that's what I was wondering. Daniel, the chief referee over here talking to the table, he called it good, but from my view, it went through so well, it almost looked like an air ball.
Zulqueth is in the ball game now. There's a drive by Simmons. Zulqueth, number 32 for the SkyKings, just picked up a few weeks ago. He first started at Tallahassee Community College. They played some ball at Pratt Community College for 1 year. Was third team, the second team Jayhawk Conference. He's also went to Northern Illinois and Tennessee State. He's in the lineup. Simmons, see if he's okay. Looks like he's has a little tender ankle right there, and he's going to step to the line to shoot free throws.
As we're talking here, they did correct the board. That was an air ball.
Okay, it was. No, I thought it was from the angle
our
we
left,
had.
your right as you're watching the stream.
Thanks for clarifying that. That would have been Carter. Take that one off his ledger. Boy, it looked like it was pure. Simmons, free throw's good. One thing Jukai does a good job of, and watch me jinx him, shoots free throws really well. Makes it 20-13. The lead is 7. Second one's up and good. It's a 21-13 ball game now. SkyKings with the lead. A little pressure in the backcourt by Brown along with Julian Winton, who's in the lineup. All in and out of their hands, but right over and a jumper put up, missing. McCann Skies for the rebound, gets it off to Queth, and here comes Simmons. Bounces inside, lays it up, scores it! Oh yeah! It went around the world about 3 times, but finally dropped down and good. And he had 1 on top of that.
Beautiful little reverse layup on the left side there. Jukai's feeling it, his head's bobbing. He's ready to shoot these free throws.
And timeout's going to be taken on the court. So we will turn it over to Big Will if we can get the fire extinguisher to stop. Where's Big Will at anyway?
Hook me up, bro. Hey, Sky Kingdom. Y'all know what time it is?
T-shirt
Time
toss.
to get the phones out. Let's go, baby. Hey, get up out of your seat, Sky Kingdom. Let's go. We go left, right, left, right, left, right. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Come on, we go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Swag on him. Swag on him. Swag on him. Hey, yeah. Who want them free t-shirts? Who want them free t-shirts? Got t-shirts. Make some noise. Let us see you. Come on, come on. Go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Swag on them. Swag on them. Hey, swag on them, baby. Who want them? Who want them? Yeah. Who want that free shirt? Who want that free shirt?
Lots of T-shirts being given out by a couple of the TikTok stars that are here, as well as several other folks still doing it. Good first 8 minutes or so of this ball game. 23-13 ball game, a 10-point lead, double figures now. But we found that those leads can dissipate really quickly.
Absolutely, especially when you got a guy on your team like Purcell Washington. Doesn't have any points currently, but he's one that can get hot real quick and put 15 points on you before you can blink.
Here's Simmons to shoot the N1. Got it. Jakai, good start for him. 8 points early on for Jakai Simmons with 2:35 to go in his first quarter of action. 11-point lead. Ball kicked out. Smothering defense by the SkyKings. Top of the arc. 3 balls. Good. You leave somebody open, which they did Washington. You just missed it. He knocked down that tray. Good vibes from you right there, Landon.
Well, that's what when you see these teams play, you're always going to have 1 or 2 guys who are just going to be able to be reliable and light it up. And Purcell Washington's that guy.
Quest down low, and he'll draw the foul. The foul's going to be charged against Oki Darren. He'll pick up the personal. In the act of shooting, will send Zul Queth to the foul stripe to shoot free throws. Watch this kid play in junior college. Played for Pratt Community College. He was outstanding. Made second team Jayhawk Conference, which a lot of people think the Jayhawk Conference, I believe so, is one of the best leagues in the nation.
Absolutely. My alma mater, Pratt Community College.
Exactly. I forgot about that.
Always in it with Hutch as far as championship trips are concerned to the JUCO college championships, and Pratt always has a way of putting out basketball players.
Beth makes the first one and shoot a second one down there. He was there in like 18 and 19, right around. I played 1 year there. Came from Tallahassee. Free throws, got them both. 26-16. That lead back to 10 again for the SkyKings. A minute and 55 to go in his first quarter of action. Some action. Is that a 10 count? I think it was. Well, there's a turnover that'll give you gray hair right there.
I think when you have Coach Sean Flynn counting down in your ear over here, it makes it pretty obvious for the ref.
He knew exactly, and they go off the clock, so it was real easy to call. Simmons will get set to inbound right in front of us. This guy having a great quarter with 8. I'd like to see him have a drop about 30 tonight. Here's Simmons, shakes and bakes. Great move, goes up, and ball slipped out of his hands. It will be over to the Lightning. Well, he was going to go for jam time, and it just came out of his hand.
He was, and I believe Keon Queen with the tap there was able to tap the ball out of Jakai's hands.
There's a near steal. Queth went high for it and just about came down with it.
Lightning basketball.
Zul had a brother that played outstanding basketball as well. So now they inbound at midcourt with a minute and 35 to go, 18 on the shot clock. They get it in. Lightning want to work in the low blocks. Stolen away. Here comes Winton. Kicks it all the way over. McCants runs it down. Turns it to Queth. He'll shoot the 3 ball. It comes off. No good. Battle for the board underneath. Ball knocked away and a foul call. They're going to whistle Johnny McCants on the foul on the reach in. Pretty good, easy decision right there for the referee out there. SkyKings are 18-7. Little Rock is 8-13. SkyKings secured the 3rd spot and got a bye for this next week's first round, which trims it down to 28 teams in the TBL. Off balance shot up, not good. Battle for the board. McCants kick out. There's Winton drives in. Bounce pass to Brown. Basket good. Give the assist to Julian Winton. 28-16 SkyKings. Lightning with the ball. Little Rock, Lightning. Roll left, hold up. Skip the pass, just about stolen by Queth. Now loose ball again picked up at the Lightning. Pass inside, soft hook, doesn't go. Rebound cleared out by McCants. Whips it out to Simmons. Simmons pops the 3 for the left side. Yes! Jakai with 11. 31-16 SkyKings. Oh, my. There's a drive to the basket, shot up and good. Taking it inside. That was Taylor Banks with the basket, his second. Inside of 18 seconds now, Landon. Let's see what they're going to do. They'll set it up and go for one. 31-18 ball game. The lead is 13. Sky Kings lead. Jillian kicks it left. Shakai Simmons, three ball, good! Simmons is red hot. Stop, drop, and roll. He is on fire. And a shot is wide left as they go to quarter number two. Sky Kings lead at 34-18. Wow, what a first half quarter of play, I should say. 14 points for Shakai Simmons. Here's Big Will.
We got AJ. My man, AJ. All right. What's up, Bob? All right. So, we're going to give you 90 seconds. So you got 90 seconds to knock down a half-court shot. All right? You think you can do it, my man? Y'all think you can knock down a half-court shot in 90 seconds? You get 2 shots? All right, you only get 2 shots, not 90 seconds. So you get 2 shots. All right. All right, here we go. All right, you get 2 shots at it. Here's your first shot. Attempt number 1, here we go. Oh, okay. That was close. Second shot. Oh. Hey, you know what? I'm feeling generous. Where's my man Tony? Where's Tony Crosby at? Where's Tony at? Where's my guy Tony? Hey, make some noise for Tony Crosby, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I'm gonna let my man Tony take one more shot for you and a chance to get you this man. All right. Can he dunk it? Can he dunk it? Okay, let's see how impressive this dunk is. Okay, if he can do this, I'm gonna let you win.
All right, this should be interesting, folks.
This dunk, I don't even know what this man about to do. What is he? All right,
he's all of maybe 5'6". But he already shows that he can hop.
All right, here we go. Here we go. This is for all the barbers. What is he about to do?
A little bop right there.
All right, come on. Get high court, Scott Kingdom. Let's go. Make some noise. Let's go, baby.
He's got some Sky King shoes on, I'll tell you that. Whoa! Holy cow! Oh, my goodness! That, my friends, is a big-time jam. Watch it here. His head was even with the rim. He's got to be only 5'6".
Definitely a shorter guy, man. That's awesome. Jumping over. I believe that might be his girlfriend.
Might be his girlfriend.
Yeah, jumping over her.
Wow.
Hyping him up, too.
First quarter numbers outstanding for the Sky Kings as they lead it right now, 34-18. Good shooting. 58.3% for the Sky Kings. Good job on the rebounds as well. 12-10 in that category. Here we start the second quarter of action. And a whistle away. It's going to be a tee called. A technical foul is going to be called. I think, is that going to be one of the defensive technicals we talk about? I think it is a 4 seconds in the lane, 3 seconds in the lane.
Yep, that's exactly what they're calling here. I believe they called that on Ernest Carter.
Free throws up and good by Shakai Simmons. Simmons with 15 points. That was the tee shot right now. Now Sky Kings will get the possession as well. 35-18. Sky Kings starting to run away a little bit here. Last time these two teams met here, we had a heck of a game. Sky Kings were able to win it 117 to 113. Jumper doesn't go, rebound, and that was an overtime. Lightning brings it out.
I believe that was the game that Julian Winton got us in the overtime with 0.4 seconds left to go.
Just quick turnover and end up putting it up and in. Also, Johnson had an easy basket. Shot up, no good. Battle for the board, underneath basket, good. Taylor now is 6 for the Lightning. Cut that lead down. Basket good by Winton. First basket of the night by Julian Winton out of Kansas City, Missouri, by way of Pratt Community College and Tabor College. He's a former Blue Jay, and he's a good one. Follow-away jumper on his way, no good. Battle for the board, taken away. Helping in there, Cam Williams. He's back in the ball game. Here's a three by Ja'Kai Simmons. It won't go. McCants taps it to himself. Keeps him live. Well, Queth turned down the three. Here's Ja'Kai Simmons on the top. Gets a step. Holds up. Shoots it on his way. Not there. McCants. Rebound. Wrap around. Good. Johnny McCants with his second basket. McCants with a bunch of boards already. 8 to be exact. Drive baseline. Lightning. Shoots it from the free throw line and misses. Ball batted out. Ran back down. This time by Taylor. He'll jump it up. Not there. McCants with another board. He has 9 rebounds already in the ball game. He'll bring it up. Takes it right to the basket. Can't finish. Loose basketball picked up by the Lightning.
I believe Julian Winton was going to try the put up there, and Johnny McCants followed his own shot as Taylor Banks puts his first basket in. Or I'm sorry, that'll be his 6th point.
Yeah. Banks with 3 baskets in the ball game. Got a good touch on the ball. 39-22 ball game. The lead for the SkyKings. There's Winton outside. Winton angles. Jumper from the foul stripe. Good. Winton with 4. 41-22 ball game. SkyKings with the lead. Ball knocked away. Here comes Winton. Julian lays it up and scores it. 3 straight baskets in the corner by Winton. SkyKings on fire. 43-22. They lead it by 21. Lightning got to be a little tired after the 3 road games they just had. Came up from Shawnee this morning. Drive to the basket, not there. The foul's called. It Winton on the foul. Winton thought he might have had a clear hand on the ball, but they say it's on him. That'll be his first shooting foul coming for the Lightning.
Another thing that stands out to me as we watch this replay here is the fast break points and the points from turnovers are both 11, which I'm going to assume will probably come into play here because they've gotten 7 steals on the day, and being able to run that transition down and get those points, that 11 fast break points.
Banks free throws does not go. He'll shoot another one.
But that's where the SkyKings live, is in transition. That's
right
where they
about
play
that.
their best basketball.
Sky Kingdom making some noise. Toss is good. Got the second one to fall. Banks with 7 points on the afternoon. Cuts that lead back to 20. 43-23 now. Lightning have dug a pretty tough. There's a steal off the turnover. I was going to say a pretty tough hole. Loose basketball, diving for it. Was Moore who's in there. Shot not there, but Moore gets the rebound. Came right up and found it, didn't he? Here we go the other way. SkyKings, they'll step back. Cam Williams, 3 ball, does not go. Ja'Kai Simmons snags it in midair. Turnaround jumper, no good, short. Gets the rebound back again, corner left. This time a 3, got it. Ja'Kai Simmons with 18.
There's a guy on the SkyKings that you don't want to give a second chance to. It's Ja'Kai Simmons.
Boy, I can see him playing. There's a rebound. Goes off of the Lightning to be SkyKings basketball. Landon, you and I have had 13 home games. This is our 13th home game. Ja'Kai Simmons is one kid that I think should have a chance at the G League.
Absolutely. When he gets hot, man, he's on fire, and he plays off that energy, and it just builds and it builds and it builds. And that doesn't mean that he just takes up all these shots. He knows who to get it to when the time is right, and he knows how to play awesome basketball.
He's just one I think somebody needs to take a look at. because they play summer league, and I think he could have a good opportunity. Shot put up and missing by Simmons as we speak. Lightning brings it up. Nice basket quickly. Taylor Banks. He's been keeping them in it. The Lightning, as Taylor Banks scores.
I believe he's got 9 on the day, which is the highest scorer of their team right now.
Here's Witten on the outside, off the ball screen, set by Moore. Layup, good in the end one. Witten with the basket, his 8th point of the quarter in the end one. Nice job by Dorell Moore to set that screen. Watch this play. Witten takes it up, lays it up. Knew he's going to have contact, puts it up and in.
What happened on that layup was when Julian Witten drove in, you had Ernest Carter, who could have stepped right in front and tried to draw the charge or get the block, but he had Dion Wright out to the left wing, and he knew that if he would have left him open, that Julian was going to find the wide open 3 and
missed all
left that lane open.
That's Shaquille Taylor's 3rd foul. There's Witten's free throw. It is up and good. Witten having a heck of a quarter. Witten with 9. SkyKings with 49. 49-25 ball game. Ball on the outside, left wing. They'll kick it on the outside, a long 3 by the lefty. It comes off, no good. Big snag, but a rebound by the Lightning, though. They keep it alive. They'll drive it in. Shot doesn't go. Second one opportunity not there. 3rd finally up and good. Working hard for it is Skipper Brown to get the basket. Under 7 to go now in the second quarter of play. Julian Witten. 3-pointer by Cam Williams. 3's good from Cam on the outside. 52-27. Williams with his first basket. Good to see Cam getting to go. They'll whip it down low blocks. Back outside. They'll drive it inside. Loose basket underneath. Loose foul's called, though. Tell you what, Lightning are able to get into low blocks. McCants picks up his 2nd.
Yeah, just as you said, they're able to get down there and get multiple chances on a shot down there. What we're seeing from here is we're getting a little more physical style of basketball than we're used to seeing.
Look at the drop down low on the replay there, and you can see it hanging on the arm. It's turned over to Big Will. It's timeout taken on the floor.
King Simba Cam. Let me see those Sky Babies. Where you at? Hey, what up, little mama? That's a big baby right there. That's a big baby, boy. What up, little? That's a roaring little baby. Hey, what up, little man? Hey, hey, what up, big guy? What up, buddy? Oh, hey, sweetheart. Hey, little mama. What's up, big man? Hey, buddy. Hey. My man's ready to party right there. Hey, got her little SkyKings shirt on. That's what's up. That's what we like to see here. Hey, the Sky Baby's gotta eat. Hey, what up, little mama? Hey, busting the move on him. Hey, what up? He said, make some noise for your SkyKing Simba Cam.
All right, the timeout taken. The Simba Cam just took place there. Everybody's having a good time, including Landon Wisely and myself, Glenn Grunwald. So glad to have you along on this Sunday afternoon. Last regular season game. Playoffs start actually on the 30th with play-ins with Enid and a couple other teams. SkyKings will take on Shreveport on Thursday. Drive down low. Ball blocked by Cam Williams, but the basket put back up and good. Carter got the basket put back. He has 5. 52-29. SkyKings with a comfortable lead right now with 6:13 to go in quarter 2. Spreading the floor nicely. Drive by Williams, who whipped the pass over to McCants in the corner, drops it down low to Leon Wright. Leon Wright's shot doesn't go. Rebound cleared. He thought he was fouled. Turns to look at the referee, didn't get the call. The drive down low blocks underneath, skids to a stop, put back, not there. Wright runs it down in the corner. SkyKings keep it alive. Here's Julian Winton. Winton tries coast to coast, lays it up and scores it with the left hand. Boy, is he having a quarter or what?
He is so good at sprinting down the court to get those layups before the defense can even look to find where he's at.
Here's
Here we
the
go
steal.
again.
Here comes Cam Williams. Jam time by Cam. Cam with the jam. We got to see that one again, guys. Because I know the guys caught it. Here we come. Look at the Julian Winton. But actually, Cam Williams lays it up, but Julian with the basket before. Nice job right there. And a timeout on the floor. Let's see what Big Will's up to.
DJ, be ready. I want to see their moves. I want to see the Sky Kingdom. I want to see y'all moves.
A little dance
Show me
time
some.
here.
Give me some. DJ, be ready. The Sky Kingdom can dance too. Sky Kingdom, it's time for the Sky King Dance Cam. Get up out of your seat and let me see them moves, baby. Let's go. Hey. Hey. My man, little air guitar action. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Hey, my God. I like them moves, baby. Ah, look at our little star, baby. Go ahead, girl. There's my guy. There's my guy. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Get it, my man. Go ahead, baby. Yeah. My man is feeling it. Make some noise for the Sky Kings Dance Cam.
All right, after the timeout, 56-29, SkyKings, the pass down, nice play by the, blocked by McCants, nice play by Lightning, I was going to say, but McCants out of nowhere, and then the reach-in foul is going to be called. They're going to whistle this one on Ernest Carter.
One thing about Johnny McCants that I don't think we've ever talked about is his hang time. When he jumps up to get this block, everybody else is still coming down, and he just kind of floats up there and waits for that ball to get to the perfect spot to block.
Good call right there, Lannon. As you can see that he got it from the right side of the jumper by Julian Winton that comes out. Here comes the Lightning with the ball. 5 minutes remaining to go in his second quarter of play. Ball on the outside. There's Washington. Kicks it left, and whip it left corner and throw it away. It's turned over. Are they going to reverse that or not? Nope, it's going to give it to the SkyKings. It says deflected off of the Lightning. Coach Blackmon disagrees with the call. Now he's getting an explanation on the call.
I think the Lightning's coach, Deshaun Blackmon, here is trying to explain to the referees that Coach Sean Flynn was out on the court when he got a hold of that basketball, so that that's why he was looking for an interference call.
Good point right there. That's a possibility. Winton will bring it up across the half-court insignia for the Wichita State University Shockers. Winton on the ball on the outside, dribble penetrates, gets it out to McCants. He'll think about the three. Now he'll step up, shoot it from the free throw line and hit it. Johnny McCants, 6 points, but a whole lot of boards tonight as well.
Johnny McCants does so many things well, and steals and blocks and rebounds, and he's just a great all-around player.
And let's watch him go to work defensively down low, but he'll get the foul called on him. Johnny's third, over the back. And again, the Lightning doing a good job getting him down low. They're trying to isolate on Johnny down low, get him in foul trouble. Watch this right here. As they take it, try to get position, he fouls it from behind. And he thought he might have got a little part of it. He might have even got elbowed, but didn't get the call. At the line shooting the free throw will be number 7. That's Skipper Brown. 58-29 ball game. SkyKings came out of the blocks ferociously. Free throw missing. Shoot another one. Probably the best start we've had all year, I believe. Just about.
I would agree. I would agree. There's a couple others. We had a really good one against Pearland, and the last time we played Little Rock here in town, we had some really good starts. But if Little Rock really wants to feed off of having a chance here, they're going to have to get 22 Purcell Washington going.
Free throw's up and good. So they get the second one down. It's 5 points now for Skipper Brown.
There's one thing we haven't seen Jakai do yet today that I'm feeling is going to be in the books, and that's a logo 3.
Outside with the ball. Williams jumps it up, not there. Rebound cleared out by the Lightning. Coming up with the basketball is Washington. He brings it across the half court. He'll set up. Little Rock in 5th place in the Central Division. Ball down low, blocks, too far under. Coming up with the Cam Williams. There's Wright. Gets it out to Simmons. Simmons kicks it right to Winton. Winton holds up. Trying to get it down low to Wright. He fights for it and has it taken away. Got knocked in the chops as well. We go the other way. Lightning with the ball. Stolen away by Winton. Winton on the sprint dribble. He's grabbed. Basket is made. Are they going to count the continuation? Winton's pleading for the case. I don't think he's going to get it done. They knew, and that they would be Ernest Carter. He knew his foul was going to be, it was going to be easy basket. They're talking about it. Winton was already in the movement to the basket. You see it in the NBA
he was in the motion, or he was in the drive, but I'm not sure he was in the motion of actually putting that ball up. So they may call this on the floor.
They're going to check into the lineup. Marquise Brown will check in with the Lightning.
I believe they are calling this on the floor.
Little Rock, again, is in 5th place in the Central Division. So the SkyKings will go up against Potawatomi. Little Rock in. We'll have to play it out with Rockwall. He goes up and good by Winton. Julian has had one heck of a quarter. Winton with 12 points all in the second quarter of play. One shot coming his way. Free throw toss up and good. Got them both.
Julian Winton, one of, if not the best free throw shooter on the team, sitting around that 88-89% mark, fluctuates from game to game. But
cannot gripe about that at all if you're Sean Flynn. Little Rock also has lost 3 out of their last 5 games. SkyKings has lost 3 out of their last 4. Winton outside, drives to the free throw line, elevates way off his mark, no good. Lightning come out with it quickly. Here's Washington. Isolates on Wright, ball on the outside. Give it off to Carter, he'll fire it away, comes off no good. Wright takes it off the ground, off the floor, brings it all the way down, kicks it to Winton, out of bounds. Kicking the ball is going to be called. It's going to go against the Lightning. It'll be SkyKings basketball. Good call by the official.
Yeah, from my point of view, it looked like Dion might have thrown that ball away a little bit on accident, but with that kick, it makes more sense because Cam had a crazy run down to the basket there.
Inbounding will be Wright. Gets it. And gives it off to Cam Williams. Back to Wright. Deano shoots the 3. It comes out on him. No good. Rebound's cleared out by the Lightning. 2:45 to go in the quarter, and a foul called. It'll be called on Simmons. Jakai about 40 feet away on the bump over the far side. So the ball goes over to the Lightning over there. It'll be the first personal against Jakai Simmons. Here comes the inbound. Low blocks, they'll back it in against right, bang it down low. And offensive foul. I think he dropped the shoulder. It's going to be SkyKings basketball. I can't see if they put the foul on him or not, but
I think they actually might have called a carry.
Might have. I think he might have pumped it. I think you're right. Boy, you don't see that too often.
No, you don't.
At least at this level. Brown gets it on the outside as Jakai Simmons. 3 ball on its way. Comes off no good. Lightning with the rebound. Jakai feeling it today. Jakai with 18 points in the ball game so far. Bump down low blocks. Right picks up the personal. I'm impressed with how Dion has adapted to the SkyKings style of play. I teased him a little bit. He's 30 years old. I said, you're the old man. He knew what I was talking about, and he knows his clock is ticking. These guys play this game because of the love of the game, plus they hope to make a little money while they're doing it. When you're Dion Wright's age, you're going to go, hey, you know what? I think I still can do it. Much like some of the USFL players. Free throws up and good by Brown. Marquise Brown with the free throw. He has 3 points in the ball game.
As long as there's a team out there willing to put you on and give you a shot, then why not, you know?
Brown will shoot the second one. I don't know about you, but I've had a lot of people that did not know about the TBL. And they certainly do now. Both free throws good by Brown. And you're just giving a whole lot of teams, hats off to the Magleys for putting it together in 2018. You're giving a lot of guys a lot of opportunities to play.
And now they've got that Super League that's being formed. And
starts December 26th is when the game starts. Jumper up, not there, but a foul call. They're going to whistle this one, I believe, on Banks. 2 shots coming for the SkyKings. 60-32 is your score. SkyKings on top. They had just rock and rolled in this first half of play. Now it's a matter of keeping it going. Winton at the foul stripe. Free throw toss is up and good. Winton with 14. I'm running out of space, man.
That's all in this quarter. 14 in all the second quarter.
First it was Simmons in the first quarter of play. Now lately it's been Winton.
And that's been the story of the SkyKings the whole season, is that when one player who's been doing well can't come up the bar as he makes that free throw, another player will take over.
Winton with 15. Told me that he maybe could have played over in Europe. I think he even went to Germany. There's a near steal by Simmons, but Lightning have it. Down low, they'll bang it down low. Shot up and good. Nice job of working it down low blocks by Taylor. Taylor now with 8 points. SkyKings are giving up that lower pass down low that converts underneath, but a big lead of 62-34 nevertheless for the SkyKings. Jumper by Winton's good. How about that? Huh? 20 points in the quarter alone. 20 points in the quarter for Julian Winton. 64-34, the lead for the SkyKings. Drive to the basket, wrap around shot, won't go. Wide open underneath for the offensive board, and a putback was Taylor. Look what I found. It's Easter morning, and there's a big egg lying right in my hand. He puts it up and in. Inside of a minute. Second quarter of action. Follow-away jumper, no good by Coulter. And Lightning come up with it. Pretty good first half of play by the SkyKings, as there we have an air ball, and fans are going to let them know it.
One thing I've noticed about the way that Derek Coulter plays is the way that he runs. He's really soft on his toes. Everybody else, running full flat-footed down through here. Derek Coulter likes to run on the balls of his feet. gives him a little more agility and quickness to get to the ball.
They have Winton with 17 on the board. We'll have to double check it. Three-pointer good from Mike Simmons. Ja'Kai Simmons with the trade. He has 21 first-half points, the majority coming in the first quarter. Ja'Kai feeling it. Cam Williams defensively, solid right now on Carter. Carter wants to isolate. Pull back, kicks it inside. Nice assist, basket good by the Lightning. That was a pretty play. Banks gets another one. He'll go to the line and shoot the free throw. Got to give credit to Ernest Carter on that play. Which, by the way, if anybody, and I know you might have seen it in the pregame, Landon Wisely's all decked out in a tux today. Bow tie and all, I swear.
Got to celebrate the last home game of the regular season. You know, look good.
Showing up his mentor, I tell you. Free throw toss comes off no good. Rebound cleared out there by Ja'Kai Simmons. And that's going to be it. That's halftime. Good first half of play by the SkyKings. As they go to the locker room, SkyKings leading at 67-38, and it's a very dejected bunch of Lightning players headed for the locker room here at halftime. We're going to turn it over to Big Will and all the entertainment that's going to take place before that real quick. 21 points for Ja'Kai Simmons, 17 for Julian Winton. Winton off the bench with 17. That leads the SkyKings in scoring. And now we'll turn it over to the entertainment at halftime. What a first half of play. We'll talk more about it later.
Kingdom to us for Mexico in El Corazon.
What a first half of play the SkyKings had.
Sky Kingdom, let's hear it.
Here comes the Sky Queens out. We'll let the Sky Queens do their thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Sky Queens.
Make some noise.
Doing her thing at halftime.
Queen dancing.
Hey,
He held my man AJ earlier. Where's Tony at? Where's my guy Tony? Where's Tony Crosby at? Tony, make some noise for my guy Tony Crosby. Hey, make some noise for us, SkyKings. Hey, I'm gonna let Tony do his thing. Hey, T, show him what you got, fam. Do your business.
Noise, holla, holla, we them boys. Pop a bottle.
He warming up, he warming up, he warming up.
Let's get on right now. Smell that color.
With the one-handed jam.
Really must be serious. Holla.
Come on, make some noise for us, SkyKings. Let's go, make some noise for us.
Do it just like Nikki Golden bend it over. Said she want me, she
Tony's got some skills now, let me tell you. Because he's ever been a 5'6".
All right, he got my name.
A couple TikTokers out there.
we them boys. Holla, we them boys. Holla, holla, holla. We making noise. Holla,
All right.
holla, holla, holla.
All right, he got my man, P.A. in the trick.
Couple of Lightning players. Taylor Banks with 11. He leads them in scoring. Jacal Taylor with a double-double already. 10 points and 11 boards. After that, it falls off quite a bit. Johnny McCants with 11 rebounds to lead the SkyKings in scoring. SkyKings lead at 67-38 at halftime. Atlanta Wisely, a pretty good first half of play for the SkyKings. Probably one of the better ones we've seen this year.
Absolutely. One of the cleanest ones we've seen him start with. Only 4 turnovers, making smart passes, smart choices, shooting 100% from the free throw range and still shooting 40% from 3. These guys are nailing them when they're open, and they're able to make those smart passes. On the other side, you've got Little Rock, who's got 13 turnovers. And that's a big story because that's where the SkyKings come off with 17 points from those 13 turnovers.
The lead of 67-36 was the largest lead from SkyKings at 31. As you see, one of the top TikTokers in the nation out here getting a big jam right there. So the Lightning, to get back in this one, are going to have to cut down on turnovers, and they've been getting it inside, but I think they're going to have to play off the long ball a little bit here.
Well, every time that we've played Little Rock, again, this is about the 3rd or 4th time I've mentioned this. We've got to get Purcell Washington going if you want any chance for the Little Rock to get in here and be able to start taking over this game a little bit. He seems to be their leader and their star of the team, and right now he's setting at 3 total points. He's got to get going.
SkyKing fans having a lot of fun. I believe, you look around here, it's got to be close to the 6,000 mark that they've been talking about. Has to be.
Absolutely.
Because this is a bigger crowd. Well, they said 3,400 for when we had the Kansas City Chiefs MBS here. I don't know, we thought it was a little bit more. That was the clicks.
Yeah.
But when you look around right now, it's halfway up in the upper bowl part, and it's wall-to-wall people.
Now, right before, or right after halftime started, I went out and I asked Ben, our owner, Ben Ham, said, do you have a count yet? He says, I don't have a count, but I can go get one and have it for you here shortly. So he's going to go get a count. As soon as we know what the numbers are, we'll get it to you.
Here's some of the highlights from the first half of play that you'll watch. Look at that one-hand pass to McCants, from McCants over to Simmons for 3 from the corner right. Just doing an outstanding job of moving the ball around. You talked earlier in the season about spacing, and that's something that SkyKings have been able to really do in their offense, and give Sean Flynn a lot of credit for that. You get bunched up in the wrong places, they space them nicely, they're able to get those kickouts to the corner like you just saw, and just doing a great job there.
Absolutely, especially against a team like Little Rock, who actually do quite well fighting through screens and getting back to the point of defense where the ball is. they are able to get there and get in your face. It's just today, the SkyKings have been really good about getting that shot off, even with defense in their face.
There's one of those baskets off those 70-point off the turnovers you talked about earlier. And the three from the outside, just doing a good job. Connor Fredkamp is here. He'll be signing autographs along with Ron Baker. Ron Baker out of Scott City, Kansas. Signed play in 3A State over at Hutchinson for several back-to-back championships. Of course, he started here at Wichita State University. He was either going to go here or Fort Hays State. I think he made a good choice of going to Wichita State. Took him to the Final Four a few years ago with Coach Marshall. And he's enjoying, kicking back and enjoying this ball game here today. So they'll do all the signing up in the upper decks, including several others, Devonte Graham and several other NBA players that are here. 2 minutes, I think 8 total plus the TikTok stars.
Yeah, we've got Tyshawn Taylor. We got a bunch of KU guys.
Yep.
We got WSU
Wichita
guys.
State, I think Shaq
Morris is here. Tyshawn Taylor, Brandon Rush, who won an NBA championship with the Golden State Warriors in 15. He's here. So a lot of these guys and these TikTok guys, as you mentioned, I asked Ben how many strings he had to pull to get these people here, and he goes, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "Oh well, we've got angry reactions here. He's got 28 million followers." He's like, "Oh, I didn't even know he was here." So we've got people showing up to the games just for hearing about how well these SkyKings play and the type of environment that Ben and Lydia are able to put on here. And the word of mouth has gotten around and has brought some of these people in.
Big time as well. So you and I have really enjoyed, this is our inaugural season for you and I to be together as well, as we have really, truly enjoyed the opportunity that's been put upon us to bring exciting basketball into your living rooms or on your laptops at home as you follow on the TBL network. I got to give a little praise out to the TBL guys here with the Wichita SkyKings. Our camera people, our production people, Michael back in the trailer as well, have done a fantastic job this year. Go around, you can get the stream free through the SkyKings. Go around and look at some of the other in the division of both the leagues. I think we outclass them all the way.
Absolutely.
I really do. Not that the others do a bad job. I'm just saying Ben and Lydia Hamm have said, hey, we're going to do a first-class job with this, and they have.
The type of production that we're able to bring to the fans who want to watch these streams, and with the scores along the bottom and the time clock and just the camera views and all sorts of stuff that the production crew brings out to the fans, I think is second to none in the league.
And give Ben and Lydia a little credit, too. They could have thrown this into any high school around the area, and they've been happy to have done that. They picked the best court in Wichita with Wichita State University, Koch Arena. Here we start the second half of play. It'll be Wichita's ball to start it off. Coulter back outside to Simmons. Inside to Moore, who'll get the start in the second half. He bangs down low, puts it up and in. His first basket, Darrell Moore out of Wake Forest University.
Smart move, I think, by Sean Flynn to put Darrell Moore starting the second half. We see how the game has become quite physical, more physical than we're used to, and Darrell Moore is that kind of player.
Let's jump it up from the outside, not there. Rebound cleared. Terrell Brown gets it out to Coulter. Here come the SkyKings. Left side, Simmons. He'll pop the three from the left wing. It comes off, no good. Battle for the board underneath. Lightning come away with it, as it was a good look by Jakai, just did not get it down. Here comes our near side. Shot up and good. Three-pointer from outside by Brown. He starts the second half out in a positive way. He has 7. 11:02 to go, third quarter of action. Coulter, Jakai Simmons into Moore. Moore with the ball, kicks it underneath to go to Brown. Brown back outside, turns the ball over. Not sure where Terrell was going with that one. They'll whip it back on the outside. Low blocks underneath. Had the mismatch. They kick it out. Lightning will shoot the three. It's not there. Wright runs down the loose basketball. Scoops it over to Brown. Terrell Brown pops the shot from outside. It's short, no good. Lightning with the ball. So both teams a little cold to start it off with. Other than the Moore basket. Here's a steal by Moore. Gives it to Brown. SkyKings bring it up all the way down. Feet underneath. Basket by Simmons is good. 23 points for Simmons. His first basket of the second half. 71-41. The lead still at 30. The ball kicked away. Ja'Kai got a hand in there. Got it over to Moore. Here come the SkyKings. Brown from 3. It's off, no good. Rebound cleared out by the Lightning. So back and forth we go here, Landon. Both teams shooting the 3 ball. Long on the miss there is the Lightning. Terrell Brown underneath. And a foul call should send him to the line. So back and forth basketball, a lot of missed shots.
A lot of missed shots. Sometimes it's going to happen when you come out from a halftime. You get cooled down, you get settled down. You got to build that energy back up.
What's the replay?
Big crowd here as Terrell Brown goes in for that layup. He was trying to do the switch arm, go from his left hand to his right hand, and his right hand got slapped out, and the ball just shot off to the and outside the area of play.
Brown played with the Aggies in New Mexico State. He was warming up and getting stretched by Ja'Kai Simmons, and they were it was Aggies versus Lobos there for a second. Little fun time as the preseason game warm-ups. Missed shot by Brown. That's odd. Usually don't see that happen. His first trip to the line today.
A rare missed free throw from Terrell Brown, that's for sure. He's right up there with Julian Winton being in the 85 and higher percentage on making his free throws.
SkyKings were actually out-rebounded in the first half of play. 27-26, close stat there. Free throw toss is up and good. Got the second one. Brown with 8. SkyKings with 72. 9:43 to go in the third quarter of play. SkyKings with the lead. Ball rejected. Moore is kicked into the backcourt off of the touch by Drow Moore. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Simmons with the rebound. He brings the ball down, and that's his 7th rebound of the bowl game. So he's eyeing a double-double as well. Down low to right, low blocks. He's popped out of there. Goes off of the Lightning, out of bounds. Skipper Brown got a hand on it. So I got to ask, what possessed you to go all out with the tuxedo?
Hey, man, I had to celebrate
Are you working a dance later on tonight or something?
You never know. My girlfriend said the same thing. She said, you look like you're going to prom.
Coulter with a basket. He has 7.
I say, it's a celebratory thing. We had a really good season here. My inaugural season as a color commentator, being able to do this and
blocked by Moore.
Show off a little bit.
Shot doesn't go. Moore with the rebound. Good job by Dion Wright, that is, with the basketball. There's Ja'Kai Simmons off the script. He's kick set by Moore, like hitting a freight train there. Follow-away jumper by Moore is off, no good. The rebound cleared out by the Lightning as we hit the 8.5-minute mark of this third quarter. Well, you're looking dapper, buddy.
I appreciate it.
Feed down low, ball knocked away, a foul called. That's going to be charged against Wright. He'll pick up the first. That's his second.
I believe that's going to be on. Oh, was it on Wright or was it Darrell Moore?
Well, they showed 23 on the foul, so let's double check it.
You're right.
At the line will be the Lightning. Shooting a free throw, Taylin Banks at 11 points at halftime. Free throw toss comes off, no good. You got to believe Little Rock plays in a high school gym. You got to believe the crowd here is intimidating today for the Lightning.
Only shooting 57% from the free throw line today are the Lightning.
Again, they're right behind Enid in the standings. We'll see how the standings after the games take place today are going to take place, and they'll open it up on the 30th. Free throws up and good. He splits the pair down.
And this is definitely a game that the Lightning have needed to play like this and perform like this in. Coming off of a loss to the Lightning during that road trip. It's a little bit of a revenge game, but
Coulter's free shot up and good.
Also a little bit of a chemistry game to try to get in and make sure that you're playing your best basketball as the playoffs start.
Been some changes of personnel. Coach talked to me a little bit about that earlier on and before the game. Chemistry has a lot to do with success on a basketball court. Nice feed off, and the basket's up and good. Scoring it is Rogers, who just checked into the lineup. So now the Lightning getting some other guys some time in there. Again, when you start the playoffs, anything can happen. There's a Simmons basket. Ja'Kai Simmons with a flush. Simmons with 25 points already on the ball game. having another one of his great games. Ball just about stolen by Simmons. And it is turned over. Here comes Coulter. Coulter will bring it up. He'll drive it all the way down, puts it up underneath, not there. Coming out with the Lightning. Lightning drive it all the way down, feed it off underneath, turned over. It'll be SkyKings basketball. Check that. Yep, it was going to be Queen that we're talking about. Got the wrong score a little while ago. It's Keon Queen with the basket instead of Rogers. I apologize. Thank you, Landon. So the turnover now, Moore takes a seat on the timeout, and Queth comes back in. Zul Queth, originally hometown is in Tennessee. Johnny McCants with the basket down low. He has keep track of that because he would have a double-double with another basket. Johnny's kind of been banged up all season. There's an offensive foul going to be called. They're going to whistle this one on Okadarin. That'll be his second. Johnny McCants kind of banged up. After every home game, I kind of come out of the tunnel and head out to the car, to the parking lot. He's limping like crazy. He has to have an ice bath to get ready as well. So now we're going to turn it over to Big Will with a timeout. 6:49 to go in this third quarter play. Here's Big Will.
So we got us a grandma out here. How you doing, Grandma? Doing good? All right. All right, we're going to get out of this end so our people can see her. All right, so basically, how this works is we're going to give you a couple of opportunities. All you got to do is make a granny shot. Simple enough, right? All right, so right here for the free throw line, you just got to make the granny shot. You got this? All right, come on, SkyKings, make some noise for her. Here we go. Oh, okay. A little harder. That was looking good. Come on, SkyKings. Oh, you know what? One more. You got this. Come on, Grandma.
Gotta put on a team, gotta go.
Oh, all right, come on. Here. I'm going to give you one more.
I did it for the Maltese. Feel like 17.
All right, Grandma. Right here. You got this, baby. It's all you. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Make some noise for Grandma!
All right, Grandma's shot comes through. Oh, Rick Barry style of shot. All right, after the timeout, 6:49 to go in this third quarter play. SkyKings, all SkyKings, 80-44. As we announced earlier on, it will be playing Shreveport here at Koch Arena on Thursday, June 1st. Matter of fact, that's my daughter's 46th birthday. She's down in Texas watching today. There's McCants. He'll drive in, scoop it off. Then a foul called. Is Johnny in the act of shooting?
I believe they got that on.
Yeah, I got it before.
That's going to be his fourth foul on the day.
So Taylor picks up his fourth. It's not in the act. Simmons will inbound left side of us. Here it's courtside. It comes into McCants. Johnny holds up, gives it off now to Terrell Brown. He backs up, shoots it from the top of the key and hits it. Why not? Terrell Brown from downtown. Brown with 4 1/4, 11 for the ball game. SkyKings making the rain from outside. Loose basketball on the floor. We got to have a timeout called before the ball skipped away. As quickly, Little Rock Lightning got the timeout taken. Potawatomi won the Central Division of this year's matchup. 21-3 are Potawatomi. Shreveport, the defending national champ, is 20-4. SkyKings 18-17, but they beat both Potawatomi and Shreveport, so anything's possible in the playoffs.
Absolutely. And that 7, they lost 3 of their last 4, so there's a very big possibility, Wichita gets back into their groove, gets into the way they like to play basketball, and they can make a really deep run here into the playoffs.
Shreveport has won 4 out of their last 5, but that last loss was to the Wichita SkyKings. So, you know, this outing today is speaks a lot for the SkyKings because they're starting to come together after the tough road trip where they lost 3 out of 4. Home cooking. You're in the best 2 out of 3. So if you can win on Thursday night here, then you travel to Shreveport with 2 games to win 1 and move on to the next round.
Right, and we absolutely hope that is a 2-game series. But as far as, you know, Wichita winning both of them, but I have a feeling that that's going to go all full 3 games, and in the hopes that the SkyKings could possibly pull that out against Shreveport.
Here comes the inbound for the Lightning after the timeout. 6:16 to go in the third quarter of play. 83-44, a big lead for the SkyKings as they continue to play well here even in the third. Ball on the outside by Carter. Low blocks, trying to take it against Queth. There's a shot clock violation. It will go against the Lightning, so I'm not sure if they were aware of that or not out of that timeout.
It doesn't appear as they were, and I'll be honest, I don't think I was either. Time shot doesn't reset on a timeout,
exactly.
So that was something
and we had the flex cam, and it wasn't a full regular timeout. Here's McCants with the ball on the outside. Gives it off to Coulter. Kicks it back outside. Johnny McCants for 3. Hits it, and he's in double figures. 11 points for McCants. He had 11 rebounds at halftime. Has more now. Great game for McCants. Jumper up and good. Stroking it on that left side is Brown. 86-46. The lead remains at 40. I didn't see this one coming today. Jumper up, not there. Rebound cleared out of there by Taylor with another board. Lightning will move it up. It was just too much SkyKings early on for them. They dug a big hole. Can't go Sky. Cross shot not there. Ball taken away by Coulter. Boy, down low and ready for it. The ball was Taylor, and it just popped away from him. And here's Simmons on the outside. Queth will shoot now gets it back to Simmons. The 3 ball from way downtown. I wasn't ready for that. I thought he was going to come out on the pass. Jakai with range the 3 down the other way. Big basket at the other end. Scoring it for the Lightning.
Marquise Brown with that little floater over the top of both Jakai Simmons and Johnny McCants.
89-48 your score, SkyKings. The roll right all the way down. Coulter wraps around and gets it down. Served to butter for Derek Coulter right there. 6 points in the quarter. 11 for the ball game. He's in double figures. And a whole ton of assists as well for Coulter in the ball game. Jumper up and on its way. 3-pointer does not go. To rebound Terrell Brown. Off the missed shot put up by Carter. All the way down. Brown from coast to coast. Brown with the flush. And Terrell Brown all of a sudden with 13. 93-48 ball game. There's a steal out of bounds. McCants giving up his body, dives for it. Last touch by him out of bounds. And coming in, Cam Williams into the ball game.
Last possession, Terrell Brown directing traffic, making sure that everybody clears out of the way so he can get that slam down.
Inbounding will be Little Rock. Base line, now they go inside. Jumper up and good. Scoring it was Taylor. Taylor with 12. He has the double-doubles as well. When you look at the SkyKings, such a dominant performance today. Takes me back to that win over Pearland. 3-pointer's good. Johnny McCants. And near steal, and they got the foul on Brown. He thought he got away with it. T. Brown looked like he was trying the old pickpocket there and hope that the referee didn't see it, but two good eyes. Let's jump back to that 140-80 win over Pearland, Texas. That took place on May 5th of this month. This is the most dominant since that game, and this could end up like that.
Very much so. When you get to feeling good, you can feel like you can put it up from anywhere. Just like Johnny McCants, he just put up a pop-up three.
Travel call goes against the Lightning. He's tried to shake and bake on Brown out front.
Now, three-pointers are no stranger to Johnny McCants. He'll put them up, but he won't ever just pop them up in your face like he just did.
That was Brown versus Brown, which, not the lawsuit, the two basketball players, okay? And right there, Terrell Brown won that one. Here's Winton as he forced the turnover. Winton gets airborne. Blind pass underneath the McCants behind the back jam. You won't see that very often, folks. John McCants gets the feed down low and reverses it up and in. There he partially deflected. Basket up and good, however, by the Lightning.
Jaquil Taylor with that putback after the tip.
Here's Cam Williams. He drives in, kicks it to Winton. Winton head fakes, shoots it on his way, comes off on him, no good. Had too long to look at it, I think. Go down the other way. 98-52, Sky Kings. Shepard up and good. Scoring it is Taylor. He's red hot. He has 6 in the quarter, 16 for the game for the Lightning. Lightning got an opportunity to do something in the postseason. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're a good club. Here's a Brown three. Terrell Brown shot comes off no good. Chases down his own rebound, but can't get to it in time. As Oki Darren comes up with it. Head fake. McCants off his feet. Basket up and good inside.
Marquise Brown.
Yeah, Brown takes it inside. 9 for the quarter. 13 for the ball game for Brown. A minute and 27 remaining to go in this third quarter of play. Sky Kings, Ja'Kai Simmons from downtown. Yes, sirree! Simmons with his second tray of the quarter. 31 for the ball game. Drive underneath, shot up and good. Nice job underneath, scoring as Banks. His first basket to go along with a free throw. 14 points total for him. Here's Terrell Brown. Off the pick set by McCants. Drives to the basket, scores it.
Sky Kings just scoring at will at this point in time, being able to get through any defense that the Little Rock set up against
15
them.
points for Brown. Basket quickly up and good by the other Brown. That would be Marquise Brown for the Lightning. He's having a heck of a quarter. 15 to be exact in a ball game at 4 at halftime. So he's having an 11-point quarter. Here's Williams. 103-60 right now. Sky Kings. Getting a step as McCants driving to the basket. What are we going to have called? Offensive foul is what they're going to call. Johnny McCants, he dropped his shoulder. Golden rule of basketball. I don't care what level you're at. If you drop that shoulder and look at McCants even push off with that forearm as you watch the replay. Nice job, guys. Foul goes against Big Johnny. That'll be his fourth. Here comes Moore in for him. 26.6 seconds remaining to go in the third quarter. 103-60. Sky Kings with the lead. We'll talk to Coach Sean Flynn. We might try to get Ja'Kai Simmons on as well if we can run him down. He always likes to go around and shake hands. We might have to deter that a little bit. Let's try to get him in after Coach. Oh, housekeeping going on down at the far east side of the arena floor. I know that Connor Frankrep is playing in the basketball tournament, TBT. For the Shocks, the aftershocks, I think they call them. Three-pointer up and on its way. Good from outside. Knocking it down from the top of the key. Right there is Marquise Brown with the tray. 103-63 is the score. A 40-point lead. I don't know if Ron Baker's playing on that team as well or not. They made it all the way to the semifinals last year. Jumper up and on its way by Winton's good. What a basket by Winton. Jillian, just checking in, has 19 to the ball game. Half-court heave, not there. We go to the fourth quarter of play with the SkyKings leading it 105-63. We'll step aside, turn things over to Big Will.
All right now, here's one of my favorite games that we play here in the Sky Kingdom. This is called Boom Ball.
My name is Lola. Last name is Brooke.
All right.
I stay with hitters to keep me from getting booked.
Okay.
Crashing the barrel,
All right.
skipping, talking on my
So
foot.
basically,
I had to shake the
here's how this works,
Tell me all
fellas.
these looking when I was
All right, guys.
couldn't tip your waiter. I stay down, then came up, got my nickname Big Gator. Maximize my BV. CBS, I'm on TV.
All right, guys. Here's how Boom Ball works. You see where I'm standing right here? This is where you want to be standing at the end of a minute. The last one standing here, right in the fist of the woo shot, will be the winner. All right, we're going to get him strapped in. All right, I think we're good. All right, fellas, remember, the last person standing in this circle wins. You guys ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom! Let me get my butt up and hey. All right.
Look like a draw out there right now. Gonna knock somebody down.
20 seconds in.
You and I were doing this, Landon. We just take a run back and knock somebody down.
Oh, yeah, I'd get a running start if I could.
All right, 30 seconds to go. Who's going to be the last man standing in the middle of the fist? Here we go, 20 seconds.
Nobody wants to do anything. Everybody's just standing around.
All right, count them down, Sky Kingdom. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He didn't even have to do nothing. My man is the winner right here. Make some noise for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Stats at the end of the third quarter of play. We'll take a quick look here. It's pretty good shooting for the SkyKings. They continue to shoot well.
Shooting 61% from two-point range and 43% from three. A little bit less than they were on free throws at 92%.
Ja'Kai Simmons with 31 points.
The big one here that I'm looking at is that the Little Rock Lightning have 21 turnovers and the SkyKings have 29 points off of those turnovers. Another one that the Little Rock does have over the SkyKings is their rebounding and their second chance points. I know right now, because there's a 40-point lead, that's not a huge argument, but if you listen to the way Coach Sean Flynn talks to his guys between the quarters, it does mean something.
Yeah,
he said that is not going to cut it. We need to follow our shots and we need to get those rebounds.
Point there. Taken right there. Nice job, by the way, without any lighting going on here. As they turn the lights out on us. And those rebounds, 33 as you start the fourth quarter. You got a nice, you're getting out rebounded right now, but the difference is you're shooting well. It won't always be that way. So here we go to start this fourth. SkyKings lit at 105-63. Hang on, Wichita and surrounding areas that are watching from all over the place. We appreciate you on the TBL TV network. Here comes the inbound, and Lightning have the ball. Pressure in the backcourt by the SkyKings. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Rebound, Moore with the rebound. He's back in there to start this fourth quarter. Gives it off to Winton, underneath. Wrap around by Cam Williams is good. You know what I like about this SkyKing team? Every game there's a different leader in scoring. Quick basket there, 107-66 now.
Three-pointer by Marquise Brown.
Yeah. He's having a good ball game with 21 points. Shot not there. Rebound taken off the floor by the Lightning. If you're Coach Bachman, you just want your team to play well in this fourth quarter play. Get set for the playoffs. Jumper up and good. Scoring it is going to be Marquise Brown. And he'll get the N1 coming his way as well.
I believe that foul's on Terrell Moore.
Yep, he'll pick up the personal. You're correct. Shooting one will be Brown, Marquise Brown. They will substitute, and they'll get Keon Queen back into the ball game for the Lightning. Free throw toss, up and good. So Brown gets the N1. 6 points for the quarter, 107-69. Sky Kings. Coulter. Left side, Cam Williams, three ball. Comes off, no good. Wright with the putback, though, and a foul called. Nice job by Dion Wright with the offensive board. And you just talked about it, Landon Wisely. The need to get those boards, and especially those offensive boards. Watch him fight for it. Goes up, and he's hit on the arm. Actually, before that second opportunity, the foul's going to be charged against Queen. He just checked in.
It was a smart attempt by Dion Wright to try to go up for that basket, knowing that he's wrapped around by the defense to try to draw that foul.
Talked to him a little bit in the pregame. He's been playing really well, acknowledged that, and he thanked me, and he's been working hard. He's the oldest Sky King at 30. I've got him by a few. Free throws up and good. Got them both. 6 points for Dion Wright, who's out of California, away of St. Bonaventure. He's a Bonnie out of New York. Outside step back three, right corner, good. 3-pointer for the corners, up and good by Marquise Brown. He's having a quarter now. He's the only one of the Lightning that scored in the quarter. Basket the other way, Cam Williams with a basket. Cam Williams with 9 now. See if he can get him in the double figures. Ball outside top. Nope, off the shot. It's off. No good. Air ball. They tried to save it. Doesn't happen. It's going to be Sky King basketball with 10-11 to go in this fourth quarter of play. Again, tune in coming up on Thursday, June 1st, 7 o'clock. We'll have a pregame a couple minutes before that. It'll be Shreveport coming to town. They were runners-up, and they were national champs last year. So be a big test for the Sky Kings. Need a good crowd on hand. Williams drives in, gives it off to Coulter. Butler will shoot it up, missing it off the front end, no good. A little cold to start this fourth quarter play of the Sky Kings. Ball slips out of the hands of the Lightning. Shot underneath, doesn't go. Right with the rebound. All the way over to Winton. Sky Kings basketball down low to Moore. Moore turns, holds the ball high. Wants to go up. He muscles his way in. Can't get it done. The rebound's cleared out by Queen of the Lightning. The Sky Kings only 6 points so far in the quarter. 3-pointer from the outer perimeter, up and missing. Rebound snagged away by Coulter. And Derek will bring it up. Over to Winton. Winton slides through, kicks it out to Cam Williams. Three ball comes off on him. Right with the putback. It won't go. Rebound fought for. Winton comes up with it. They'll reset the offense. They got a fresh 14. To the left side to right. Give it to him. He earned it on those offensive boards. He'll back in traffic. Kicks it back outside. Coulter, three ball right side, comes out on him. The run down by underneath by Williams. Wraparound's good. Now that hit the rim, so the buzzer should not have went off. That basket actually should count by Williams on a putback. That was not, Landon Wisely, a three.
Yeah, every time the ball hits
a 24-second violation.
Every time the ball hits a rebound, they should get a fresh 14 seconds.
They get a reset. They were going to count that. Yep, that's the right call out there. Cam Williams with a basket. So Williams now with 11.
The referee
on top of that. Yep.
Reminding our crew over here, hey, every time that ball hits the rim, you got to give them a fresh 14.
Ball comes in for the Lightning. 8:46 to go. 113-71.
I don't think I've seen Coach Sean Flynn react that quick to anything since we've been calling these home
He agreed,
games.
and we agreed also. You and I both had the call here. Foul on the drive to the basket. 2 shots coming the way.
I believe that was on Derek Coulter. Yes,
yeah, Coulter picks up the reach in. Tylen Banks will go to the line to shoot free throws. His toss rattles out, no good. He'll get a second one. Well, good outing tonight, or this afternoon, and a good turnout for the SkyKings, as a lot of SkyKing fans will be going up to get autographs from a lot of folks around here that were here. And credit Lydia and Ben Ham, brother and sister, for making this happen.
Absolutely.
Great idea. FanFest, free to the public. Come on out, watch some good basketball, see some heroes of late for Wichita State and KU and others. Charles Esten did the national anthem, shot up, but a foul called underneath. Push foul is going to be called. It's going to work against Carter. That'll be his second. .8:22 remaining to go. They're going to say not any active shooting. That surprises me a little bit. Inbounding will be the SkyKings.
I believe that's actually going to be Ernest Carter's 4th foul.
Okay. Drive to the basket underneath. Coulter with the basket. Derek Coulter with his first basket in the 4th quarter. 13 for the ball game for Coulter. Lightning with the ball. Stolen away by Coulter. He'll bring it up. Gives it off quickly to drive underneath. And a foul called. Jump ball called. As new face in the lineup out there, I believe that is going to be, is it Cowart?
I believe Cowart? That's Chris Washburn.
Yes, it is. It is Washburn. He'll go, it will be jump center. Washburn will jump it up. In and out of the hands of a SkyKing as Williams was not able to hang on to it. Long pass goes down right in front of us. As Banks, he'll gun it on his way off, no good. Rebound McCants. He's got a double-double tonight. He'll weave his way down the court. Nice bounce pass into Cam. Williams, basket good. What a lead pass from McCants. He threaded the needle. Let's watch it here in a second. You'll see it in a second with a dead ball situation. Jumper from the outside is no good. Williams with the rebound. Here come the SkyKings. He'll take it out to Winton underneath. Washburn goes up, is stripped away from him. Out of bounds, last touch. It'll go off the Lightning. Look at this pass. Johnny McCants brings it down, threads the needle underneath the Cam Williams, and down for 2. Nice job done.
Gorgeous pass by Johnny McCants. See, I told you, he can do it all. Anything you ask him, he's going to get you.
He lost his hacky sack partner, and that would be Cerruti, who's back in Philadelphia. Wrap around doesn't go for Winton. I'm talking about they would warm up playing hacky sack before his hand. Here's Lightning with the basketball. Ball on the outside, Carter. He'll drive it in. Ball deflected into the hands. There's a block by McCants, but then they called a foul. They caught Johnny underneath. That'll be his 5th foul. He's pleading his case, but the prosecuting attorney on the far side will not agree with him.
Seeing that replay, I'm not 100% sure that was worthy of being called. Seeing how physical they've been playing today, that doesn't really go into the same vibe that the refs have been giving us. There was contact there, but if you're going based on consistency, I wouldn't have called that a foul.
Timeout on the court. We're going to turn it over to Big Will.
Everybody love me. Everybody love me. Everybody love me.
See what they're going to do exactly here.
So basically, it's easy money. Every shot you make is worth $50. You got 2 minutes. All you got to do is make a layup, a free throw, a 3-pointer, and a half-court shot. You got 2 minutes. Every shot you make is worth $50. Are you ready? All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. That's $50 right there. That's a cool 50. All right, here she goes. Oh, we got a shooter. That's 100. We got 100 in her back. The blue. Oh, close. Close. No. You still gotta make the 3. Still gotta make the 3. You still got a minute and a half. Oh, keep going. Already at 100. Oh, okay. Look at that was close. 45. Oh, come on.
She like you hubby. I think she love me, but I changed the subject.
Getting close.
All the bros call me.
Got 1 minute left. 1 minute.
I turned off my kick cause I don't wanna hear no fussing. Cali swag got them haters under their breath.
So noise for us, Sky. Keep them. Come on. Oh, you get there. Come on, Sky. Get him.
I just see the dirty win.
45 seconds.
Oh.
All right, 40 seconds. Here we go.
Takes me how to duck. Takes me.
Oh, here we go. All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds to get the whole 200. Here she goes.
Takes me how to duck.
Oh.
Takes me how to duck.
5 seconds.
Everybody love me. Everybody love me. You ain't messing with my.
Oh. Come on, make some noise for it. Come on, y'all. Oh. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. She made $150. Good job.
All right, made $150 out there. Pretty good job right there. As we head to the last 6:51, we understand just short of 5,000 right now, but the count's still taking place. This is like a political election, as Florida still has not reported as of yet. Is that how we can say it?
Sure. What do we? Can we start the recount now? I feel like there's a lot of people than 5,000 in here.
Exactly. At the line, shooting free throws will be the Lightning. 117-72. SkyKings are going to win this ball game. And they'll run their record to 19-7 and get set for playoff action. It starts on Thursday here at Koch Arena. Be here for the first inaugural season playoff game for the SkyKings. Free throws up and good as we speak. Scoring that is Taylor, who's had a double-double today. Jaquel Taylor. 17 points to his credit, make that 18. 117-74 with 6:50 to go. SkyKings. Washburn hands it off now. Jumper by Williams. Up and good. Cam Williams made that one talk. 10 points for the quarter, 15 for the ball game by Williams. Lightning. Feed down the low blocks. They played in Potawatomi last night. Lost 133-100. Shot up missing with a hand in the back. Will send to the line Ernest Carter. Clock stop with 6:17 to go.
Be Cam Williams picking up his first foul. Smiling about it.
Yeah, and a hand in the back. SkyKings coming out red hot to lead 34-18 at the end of one quarter play. Led 67-38 at the halftime. 105-63 at the end of the third.
Like
free throws up and good.
Hand it to the Lightning because at any point in time they could have just given up and quit playing this game, but they've been continuously playing heavy defense and putting up those big shots like that and getting out and making sure that the SkyKings know that they're still here.
A lot of fans starting to probably line up in the corridors to get signatures from former players. Free throws up and missing. Rebound cleared out by the SkyKings. Quest back in there for the SkyKings. Winton wrapped around basket. Good. I love Julian Winton. I just love to see how he plays. 21 points for his effort this afternoon. And just gets it done. Did not start the ball game. And Simmons, they're letting him rest. Haven't seen him for some time. Shot does not go, but a putback basket. Nope, not there. Washburn rebound, excuse me. Here's Winton. Drives all the way down. Earl step doesn't go, but a foul's called. So you look at Ja'Kai Simmons, who had 31 points. Probably will not see him in his last 5:43. But what a tremendous outing he had. And then you throw Winton's 21 at him as well. Terrell Brown with a good game. Coulter with a solid game. Cam Williams with a 10-point fourth quarter. Good balanced scoring. Free throws by Winton's missing. Come on, Julian. We've been bragging about you, bud. And shoot this second one.
Got some of our NBA players here making their way up to the ring where they're going to be signing autographs and taking pictures. And
ball knocked away after a missed free throw. Out of bounds. It'll go over to the SkyKings. Yeah, they're going back in there. There's Charlie Esten, who sang the national anthem. The only thing we knew, we could hear him, but the crowd couldn't. So the crowd started singing the national anthem themselves. Ball comes in. They'll bang it down low. Follow away. Jumper up, missing by Washburn. The rebound's going to be cleared out by the Lightning with 5:30 to go. In traffic. Follow away jumper up and good. Scoring that was Queen. 4 points to the credit. Quick ball game so far. 2 hours and 5 minutes. Coulter was wide open, gave it off. Three-pointer put up and in. Bank it in by Queth. Zul Queth with the tray. He has 5. He can shoot the tray from outside. Ball stolen away. Washburn trying to get it to Coulter. He'll lob it in. Underneath, shot missing. Put back by Queth is good. Winton missed it, but Queth with a putback. Give him a board on that one as well. 5 points for the quarter. 126-30, the 77 SkyKings. Lightning directs traffic with the left hand. Three-pointer off, no good. Rebound cleared away. Queth comes up with it. Here comes Coulter on the run. Taking his time down the court with 4:20 to go. Pops the three from outside. It's off, no good. Ball sails to the corner, out of bounds. It'll be Lightning basketball. Your thoughts on the production for the SkyKings today? They're going to win this ball game. Don't know what the final score is going to be with 4:12 remaining, but they've dominated in that first half.
A lot of determination. That's what I saw in these guys' faces when they came out to warm up before the game. They were quiet. They were just kind of shooting on their own. We get a rebound by Coulter. Dedication and determination to make sure as we get a jam by Cam Williams.
Yes. 12 for the quarter alone. You're right. They were focused. Very focused to start this ball game. There's Skipper Brown with the ball on the outside. And a great crowd played off the enthusiasm here with the crowd. Carter with the basket underneath. His first basket of the second half. Has 8 for the ball game. Just a good effort by the SkyKings from the opening tip. Whitten. Nice pass inside of Williams. He misses but gets his own board. Brings it back outside. Slings it out to Winton. He thinks about it. Here's Coulter with 3:09 to go. 6 on the shot clock. Coulter shifts gears, holds up, has the ball taken away from him. Might have got a little too fancy, but there's a steal by Cam Williams at the other end of the court. Williams will bring it in. He'll pop the shot from outside. Good, a three-pointer by Cam Williams. He's having a whale of a quarter now. He had 5 at halftime. 18 for the ball game. Foul's going to be called on Winton. I think it's on Winton. Nope, it's going to be on Queth. Zul will pick up the basket. Zool comes over to explain to him that the hand's a part of the ball. there you can see the foul right there as the timeout's going to be taken on the court. So
wrapping down the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds of this game, I wanted to take the time to reach out to Ben and Lydia and tell them that I appreciate the opportunity that they've given me and to work alongside you and being able to make this part of my career path and my dream job. And this is my first step here. And I've had all the enjoyment in the world to be able to do this and work alongside you. And
just some of the highlights as you see Cam Williams put it down. And you're so correct. Very kind of you as well, Landon Wisely. I've enjoyed it working with you a bunch. Like I told you, might have some other opportunities that come around the corner, but you plan on trying to click this bucket list a little bit in your life, and are actually going to school for that right now. Corresponding school with a school called Full Sail University down in Florida.
Yep, the program's created by Dan Patrick, who's world-renowned, working for years for ESPN alongside Rich Eisen and going off and doing his own thing. He put together this program out at Full Sail University to be able to put sportscasters out there and get their start up. And that's what I've been doing, and been meeting awesome people like you and Patrick over here at ESPN and being able to get my name out there. And this has been awesome.
SkyKings are even throwing shirts to the crowd, as you see Deion Wright go to the upper deck with that one just about. So's Coulter. So a good outing tonight with 2:40 to go. 131-79. We say tonight, this afternoon, SkyKings on top. And they'll start the playoffs coming up as Shreveport comes to town on Thursday. Both teams, they along with Potawatomi, get byes. And then the Outlaws and the other two teams will one and done playoffs coming up on the 30th of May here, just in a couple days.
So last time I looked at the chart, it was actually going to be Little Rock playing Enid for that play-in. So going to be a tough game there. It's going to be an enjoyable one. They've had a flip-flop on some of their games and split a couple of series a time or two as we get ready to see Mr. Ernest Carter put up some free throws.
Yeah, he'll shoot free throws here. In the West, it's Seattle Superhawks and Long Beach Blue Waves. Seattle Superhawks have won that league. Free throws up and missing. He'll shoot another one. Upper Midwest has Kokomo Bobcats winning it. 21-9 are their record. In the Southeast is Georgia Soul getting the win there. Free throw was up and good. Northeast has Atlantic City Gambits 20-3, and Albany Patrons is 20-4. And Lower Midwest has Medora Timberjacks at 16-7. St. Louis Griffins, who we played here, are 16-8. So those are some of your standings. Others getting in as well. But several are getting byes. We had a foul called. It'll be Queth going to the line to shoot free throws.
Getting his and one here. He got a under the basket shot off, and now he's shooting his and one. The team that I'm looking forward to seeing through these playoffs as well, outside of Wichita, is the Seattle team up out in the West.
Watch there.
Good.
Free throws up and good by Queth.
Three-point play by Queth there. He's had a heck of a quarter as well.
10 points for him for the ball game. Three-pointer up and good from outside.
Jordan Skipper Brown.
Yeah, three-pointer by Brown. Gives him 8.
Pop up there.
134-82 with 2:07 to go. See if SkyKings can get a couple baskets here late. The drive by Coulter, basket good. Derek finding a way to get open. Coulter was 17 on the afternoon. Easy basket the other way. Scoring it is Queen. 151 to go in the contest. 136-84 right now. SkyKings with the lead. Jillian Winton, basket good. Winton with the basket. Now both teams kind of scoring at will. Queen wants to drive. Drives in on Moore. Low blocks. Head fakes. sees the shadow, kicks it back outside. It's stolen away by Coulter. Gives it off to Winton. SkyKings will bring it up with 1:23 to go. Winton on the outside. They'll set up the offense. Here goes the Coulter. Lightning try to get the steal. Lob it down low to Moore. Moore bangs inside. Spins to his right. Soft hook doesn't go. Rebound cleared out there by Ernest Carter for the Lightnings with 1 minute remaining. Three-pointer does not go. Loose basketball ran down, however, by Okadarin. His shot won't go. Carter gets the rebound. He'll pop the shot from the corner. It's not there. Loose basketball picked away again by Little Rock. He'll shoot the three from outside. It comes off no good. Tip try. Another offensive board. Carter from the corner left. It won't go. Rebound finally snagged by Washburn. It goes to Winton. Winton's going to take it up and reverse slam it in. 6 points in the quarter for Winton. 8 for the half. He has 25. Great outing for Julian Winton, along with Ja'Kai Simmons with 31 today. Shot not there. Rebound cleared by Coulter. Gives it off to Winton again with 18 seconds to go. They'll peel it off, and they're going to say that's it. Queth with the ball in the corner. Your final's going to be, unless the SkyKings put up one, and they're trying to encourage them to do so, 140-84. SkyKings reverse basket by Queth. Makes it 142-84. Ball sails out of bounds. It'll be SkyKings basketball. And I think that's probably going to be your final score. Queth with a smile on his face. Pass comes into Winton. That's it. 142-84. SkyKings win it. SkyKings go to 19-7 on the year. Lightning fall to 8-14, but they're playoff bound. Both teams are. So we'll tell you what's going to happen. Coach is getting set here real quick. We'll get him in here as fast as we can. And we'll get stats in just a second. We'll let him get settled down, and I'll start to talk a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to get the stat sheet real quick so he can look at it while we're talking to him.
A good outing. It all started in that first quarter of play, 34-18. So you have a 16-point lead as coach sits down now after getting the stats. A 16-point lead to start off, 34-18. And just one of the best halves I've seen your guys play. Sean, as you get settled in here, 67-38 at halftime. Kind of had control of the ball game and took it away.
Yeah, they had great energy to start the game. They had great energy yesterday, and we needed that. It was good to be back home. Obviously, a lot of travel in the last 10, 12 days, and, you know, it was very helpful to be here today. It was very helpful to have practice yesterday, have good energy, and the locker room was great before the game. Their energy, Glenn commented on before the game, was locked in. So
yeah, you really were locked in.
We're as good as our energy, so as long as we're locked in, they like each other, you know, which is obvious, okay? And when they like each other, they're locked in, and they're worried about the right stuff. You know, we're really good.
Wichita and the surrounding area really turned out for your team today with the FanFest and everything that was taking place. Good crowd. That's a lot of fun.
For sure. No, we appreciate Ben doing everything he did to get these people in here. We appreciate everyone who came today. Memorial Day weekend, there's a lot of choices. These people chose to come to our games.
Exactly.
So we appreciate that.
Could have been at the lake, could have been several different places. Real quick on that comment, a lot of people during different wars have lost their lives. That's what Memorial Day is all about. And just thoughts and prayers with those families that did lose servicemen. We want to get that out real quick.
100%. Thanks for a reminder. That's a big reminder, and we appreciate the opportunity to do this on this weekend. And obviously, these people have a day of leisure tomorrow for that very reason.
Let's talk real quick about Shreveport. So we draw coming up on Thursday. We'll have a home game here, best 2 out of 3. We need a big crowd here and try to get a win coming up on Thursday.
Yeah, for sure. I think we played Friday, actually.
Oh, is it Friday? Okay, somebody told me it was the first, so we'll double-check that real quick.
Yeah, I think it's the second now.
Okay.
So we're right to Shreveport, right into the thick of it. Okay, so, yeah, a lot of respect for them. They do a great job. Those guys play well together, and, you know, they've got probably the 3 best shooters on our side of the division outside of, you know, I don't want to insult our guys, but they probably have the 3 best shooters outside of our team in the division, and then they've got 5 men on their roster, so they're very deep down low. And then their kind of journeyman swingman guys are really athletic and, you know, can make athletic plays on both ends, on the offensive glass, the defensive glass. And so they've got, you know, a right recipe, and obviously we're going to have to be ready to play.
Kind of a whole new season when we get to the playoffs.
Yeah, 100%, and that's going to be the message now. And then, we'll take time off. We won't do anything tomorrow, and we'll do a couple practices this week that won't be longer than 45 minutes. And at that point, it's not about the practice, it's about the reminders. We didn't do any, board work today before the game about our schemes. It was all about our energy, okay? So our schemes have been pretty similar all year long. We reinforced those for practice for about 45 minutes for an hour. But if we're practicing 2 hours at this point in the year, guess what? They're not going to want to play anymore. So we'll go quick. We'll make sure the guys are still liking each other. We're getting along. And as long as that happens, we stay focused in the game. We can play for as long as we want to.
Coach, appreciate your support of both Landon and myself this year. This has been a blast for us to do this. It's been a fun, the inaugural year for the Wichita SkyKings. Still got more basketball coming up, so we appreciate, though, you stopping by and chatting with us.
For sure. Yeah, no, look forward to see you guys this week. And, hopefully that's not our only home game. We do the one on Friday, and then we come back for, another series after that. So one day at a time.
Let's do it.
Thanks.
All right.
See ya.
Sean, talking to Sean Flynn real quick after the ball game. A great win, 142-84 over the Lightning out of Little Rock, and a great team that Little Rock has. So now they'll go up against the Enid Outlaws, and here we get set for the post game now. Get that bye and play best 2 out of 3. Look at what's going on with the Heat and Boston. You never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. Miami being an 8th seed coming in and just dominating over the top of the other teams in the league who were favored to win over them is very similar here. We can see the SkyKings coming in, being able to take on teams ranked higher than them. We've seen them recently beat them. I think the SkyKings have a very good chance at moving on into the playoffs.
We'll let you look at the highlights. Is Ja'Kai Simmons with 31 points. Julian Witten off the bench with 25 today. 15 for Terrell Brown. 20 for Cam Williams in a great fourth quarter. 15 for Derek Coulter. 12 and 16. 12 points for Zul Quest, and 16 for Johnny McCants with a double-double as well. Leading scorer, 27 points for Jaquel Taylor, along with a bunch of rebounds, 17 double-double for the Lightning. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up here. Special thanks to the guys on the TBL, SkyKings TBL network. Did a great job. The cameramen work hard to bring the best shots available for you on the highlights and everything else that takes place. Landon Wisely, I appreciate your hard work as well. Appreciate everything that you've done to make this broadcast a lot easier. I'm Glenn Grunwald. He's Landon Wisely. He's the good-dressed one. I'm the slumlord over here, which is the TBL shirt on, which I really appreciate. So long, everybody. Your final from Coke Arena, 142-84. Again, the SkyKings are getting the win. Stay tuned. If you're around the area, come and watch some great basketball that's just around the corner from here. We'll talk to you next either Thursday or Friday. We'll get clarity on that right after that. So long, everybody. Thanks, guys.